Downtown.
All right, go ahead.
Hi, I'm Barry Wicks with Kona Bikes, and I'm going to show you my Kona Hey DL all-terrain bicycle. So, kind of the inspiration for this bike was the Sierra Triple Crown, which is the Lost and Found gravel grinder, the Downeyville cross country, and the Grinduro event. I was trying to think if I could ride the same bike at all three events, and so this is kind of the idea I came up with. And then once I put the bike together and started riding it, I realized how awesome it was and decided to just ride it at all the events all year. So basically I've just taken my Kona Hey DL, which is a 100mm travel cross-country mountain bike, and put a drop bar on it. The bar that I'm using is a Kona branded sort of adventure style bar. It comes like on our Sutra and our NRB, Rove NRB. It's a 48mm width at the hoods, and it flares out to 52, so not an extreme flare, but a nice off-road flare, so when you're in the drops descending it's really comfortable. I went the 10mm shorter stem that I normally use with my wide mountain bike style handlebars, and that combined with the reach of the road bars in the hood seems to fit perfect for me. I've got 120mm travel MRP ribbon fork up front. So pretty much standard setup. The only thing I really changed was the handlebars. And since I'm running a di2, I can run got a Dura-Ace di2 road system here with hydraulic brakes, just paired up to a single chainring and a Shimano XT di2 rear derailleur. And for my gear range, I've got a 36 tooth chainring with an 1140 cassette in the rear, which seems to pretty much cover all the bases. It's a little muscly if it gets real steep, but luckily I'm pretty strong. I've also got a 150mm travel KS dropper post. It's actuated by the little lever here on the bar, which I modified, basically machined out the clamp to make it fit on the road bar. And it's sweet, like when you drop the seat all the way down and get in the drop bars, like I don't really have any sort of encumberment on the descents. Even if it's really rowdy, I can still go nearly as fast as I can on my mountain bike. But then with the road bar, I can have multiple hand positions and be more aerodynamic for gravel and road sections, things like that. Basically, the only thing I'm going to change between events is going to be tires. Right now, we're out in Arizona at the Epic Rides Whiskey Off-Road, so I've got a pretty semi-slick WTB Riddler 225 tire on. But, you know, at Lost and Found, maybe I'll ride the 700 by 45C version of the Riddler tire, or maybe even the 42C Resolute, depending on the weather, that kind of thing. Then for Downeyville, you know, putting something a little bit beefier on, maybe the tough casing version of this tire, something like that. But it makes it simple, you know, this bike basically can ride anything and do it well. I haven't really found much of a downside in terms of off and on-road performance, so it's pretty sweet, and looking forward to giving her a rip at all the races this year.